One morning, soon after her arrival at Number 32 Windsor Gardens, Paddington's Aunt Lucy announced she wanted to do some special shopping. "I want to buy Mr. Brown a present," she said as they neared Barkridge's. "How about some pipe cleaners?" suggested Mrs. Brown. "He's always running out." "Pipe cleaners? I want something better than that. Besides, I'd like something you can all enjoy." "How about something for a boat? Daddy's been talking about buying a rubber dinghy for the holidays for ages now." "That," said Aunt Lucy, "sounds like a very good idea indeed." The man in the boating department of Barkridge's looked most impressed when he saw the Browns' party approaching. "And what can I do for you all?" he asked. "We're really looking for something suitable for a rubber dinghy," said Mrs. Brown. "Perhaps Madam would like a puncture outfit." "A puncture outfit?" repeated Paddington. He gave the man a hard stare. "Mr. Brown hasn't even got his boat yet." The assistant gulped and turned his attention to Aunt Lucy. "I can see you are a lady of taste, Madam. That happens to be our biggest and best model. It's our special self-inflating dinghy. You may not believe this, but it inflates into a boat as large as this room in a matter of seconds. All you do is pull the cord and stand well clear. It comes complete with automatic distress radio, flares, seasick pills, fishing rod. It isn't just a boat, it's a way of life. There's even a bag of emergency sweets. Have one." "Thank you," said Aunt Lucy. "I don't mind if I do. Bears like boiled sweets. And I'll take the boat as well." "My goodness." "But you can't," exclaimed Mrs. Brown. "It's much too expensive." "I have my savings and Paddington's allowance." "Paddington's allowance?" chorused the Browns. "I always put some by out of my bun money. Paddington often sends me postal orders, but I never cash them. I've been saving it for something special." Now it happened. The Browns exchanged glances. They were learning something new about Paddington every day of Aunt Lucy's stay. But before they had time to say any more, they were startled by a loud groan. "Oh dear, is anything the matter?" "I feel sick." "It must be all those boiled sweets. She's finished the packet." "Perhaps a seasick pill will do her good," exclaimed Paddington. "I'll get one." "Watch out!" "It's all right, I can see them. I'll just..." "Oh. Oh dear," said Paddington. "I think I must have pulled the wrong string by mistake." "That," said Mrs. Brown, "must be Aunt Lucy. I think she's in distress." The next morning, when the Browns sat down to breakfast, they found to their surprise they each had a large jar of honey on their plate. "Aunt Lucy left them for you," explained Paddington. "It's very special. It's made by the bees in the garden at the home for retired bears. And it's very sweet because they keep getting at the marmalade." "She left them for us?" repeated Mr. Brown. "Don't say she's gone." "Aunt Lucy doesn't like goodbyes. She asked me to say them for her. But she left this for you. Thank you very much for having me and for looking after Paddington so well. Now that I've got used to it, it does seem a funny name for a railway station. Happy boating. Aunt Lucy." "How very nice," said Mrs. Brown. "We thought for one nasty moment you might be going back with her," said Mrs. Bird. "Go back to Peru?" exclaimed Paddington. "I'm not old enough to retire. Besides, I don't think Aunt Lucy would like to think of me leaving home, even if I wanted to. Which I don't. I'm much too happy here."